Liverpool more favourites. What's your take on the title race, George? And then I'll come to just after.
I wouldn't say it makes them more favourites. Obviously, it gives them that extra bit of depth for when they do get an injury. But for me, obviously, the pressure's on Liverpool more than anyone. Like, there's no doubt about that. You guys like the pressure of doing it back to back, but more than anything, having this window, it's like last year, nobody expected them to do it. But now you've had this window on top of people realizing how good your team was last year. You have to do it now. Like, you can't spend 450 million, whatever it is. Yeah, we know the books have been balancing because of sales and stuff, but you can't spend this much, do 2 record signings in one window and not win it. Like, you just can't do that. So the pressure's on Liverpool,
and potentially a third.
And that's the thing. They may do another one. They may do another signing. So it's looking at it, it's like, yo, they're really moving greedy in this window. And obviously, like, for me, I've got City winning the title. I'll say that early.
Okay. I'm glad someone said it. Okay.
But that's just off the fact of, I know what Pep is. I know what their attack is. The only questions I do have regarding Liverpool is they've got a lot of new faces in that attack. And I think Slot's a really good manager, but there is going to be some teething problems at times. There is going to be times of when, you know, they're used to just in a game getting the ball to Salah. Salah's the main creator. Salah, do your business. Salah's got to let go of that. And it's, as the season goes on, how that plays out, it might not be so great. Now, I think Liverpool are going to be very strong in this title race, and I've probably got Liverpool losing a maximum of 3 Premier League games. I really don't think they're going to have a bad season at all. I think they're going to be so good next year. But yeah, man, it's going to be a tough one.
Why do you think? Yeah, because obviously you slipped in about City. You think they're favourites, yeah. But I want you to
win. Liverpool favourites, like they should.
But yeah, so like, what do you think City have done that convinces you that they're gonna win the title over Arsenal, over Liverpool, who have won the league last season? Like, what makes you feel like what are City gonna do this season that's gonna improve from last year? That you're like, right, this is why I think they win it. Because I don't think it can just be a Pep thing.
It can. The thing is, people underrate Pep and really forget that, like, every year, the thing with Pep is people always talk about his system and they always talk about, it didn't work last year. They keep referring to like last season and how it broke down because there was no Rodri. But people will forget that throughout that whole time of when that was happening, he would have been figuring out new solutions and what he wants to do without Rodri going into this season. He would have been preparing. Do you know what? This is our limitations of the current team. Let me fill these holes. And that's exactly what he's done. He's brought Nico Gonzalez into the midfield. He's brought Reinders into that midfield. So he's got bad boy bodies in there that can help bring that midfield together. And then the forward line, they didn't like Marmoush. We only saw Marmoush like just get started in the Premier League.
True.
We never saw him have a full season. Get Marmoush. I think you have to play Marmoush in that 10. I think maybe you put a more cultured.
So what are you going to do with Cherky then? Bench?
No, Cherky's right. He's a right wing. He plays a lot of his
you bench Foden.
I'm benching Foden right now. Yeah. Bro, Foden's getting benched. Mate, and I think I would say Doku off the left. And I think you can still you need an explosive winger. So
yeah. 1v1 demon. Yeah.
And you've got the nice balance in that attack where you've got Marmoush going to be making those forward runs in with Haaland, but he's got the link up. And then you got Cherky, techie, man. You already know what to expect.
Them North Africa, man, you just know.
Yeah, and then Doku exploding down the wing, creating for Haaland. Plus, Haaland's not going to be out. I think he'll be available this season. He's got a bone to play.
He's recharged. He's energetic.
Let's be honest.
He's pissed about Haaland last season. He don't like how people are talking about him. I think he's going to go another 30-goal season. So I think City are going crazy this year. I'm not going to lie. I think they might start off slow as they always do. But
and you know what you forget as well? Even makes a difference. Nori, a left back. They've got a natural left back that moves Gavardiol in with Diaz. And that's the partnership. Let's respect it, guys. We know that Gavardiol was signed to be a centre-back. He's played left back because he can do that. Because he's technically sound, right? But now Gavardiol and Diaz, it's the first time I'll probably say in 2.5 years that City will now have a partnership that they're like, right, every week, like Just was saying, you walk out into that 11 every week and you're like, you know what you're getting. You're getting beans and toast. You're getting Gavardiol and Diaz. It's solid. You know what I'm saying, though? And I think we saw glimpses of it towards the end of last season. Gavardiol can also chip in with goals. He can play through the midfield and pass balls into the lines of Reinders, Rodri back. I'm not going to lie, like, Just, what are you thinking of this? Because I'm gonna have my say last and we'll all debate it, but you're Arsenal, and bro, you've got to top up proudly. And bro, people are saying this is your time to, are you backing your team? You got the towel out.
I'm backing my team. I'm not throwing in the towel though. I'm not throwing it in though. Man, backing my team full throttle, man. But the thing is, the only thing I'll say about Liverpool, I'm not worried about City. I'm not worried about them at all. They got too many moving parts. They got too much going on. Their defense looks terrible. Like their attack is obviously good, but we don't. Like without De Bruyne and all them guys there, I'm not really worried about City. It's going to be a hard game playing them every time.
Man said not really worried about them, you know.
No, I'm not worried.
To be fair, he's been saying this. He's been saying this for months now.
Yeah, for time. I'm not worried about City. I'm worried about Liverpool and Chelsea. And the thing is, not just that. I think the only thing I've got with Liverpool is one, they've had so many signings. They've got about 6 or 7 signings, and 2, I think the pressure that's on these individual signings is like the spotlight and the scrutiny is going to be on them so heavily. Like Wirtz is, they're expecting Wirtz to do what Palmer does. If Wirtz doesn't score 15 goals, 15 assists, they're going to see it as a bad season. He needs to be like, I know he got an assist in the Community Shield, but he played well. He got a nice touch, but he didn't actually play that well for the whole game. So all them little things are going to be scrutinized every single game week. That's what they got to do. Isaac's used to it. But if Isaac don't score 25, 30 goals in the Premier League, he'll be looked at as a flop. We don't need to worry about Salah and them guys. Them guys do this daily. But I think Liverpool are far and away the favourites. I think like everything else is just about finding weaknesses in their team. And the weakness right now is probably the strength in midfield. They're not. But then again, you got Gravenberch to come in there.
Gravenberch and McAllister to come back in, who are 2 starters, really.
Not even McAllister. Not even.
Nah, people underrate. I think people underestimate him because
for me, he's our best midfielder.
Technically, he's the one that can slow it down. He's got the control, and then Gravenberch. It's like for me, it's like partnership. Centre backs, Saliba, Gabriel, Vidic, Ferdinand. People complement each other.
Yeah, but it's very different. They
complement each other, bro.
So Bosley and Wirtz are 2 different players. Like that's the point.
I hear that.
We're having
that's a good thing though, because if you've got Gravenberch and McAllister, you're two like saying there, and then you've got the hole, which is Wirtz, and then if not, it's Szoboszlai. Because you've got 2 different profiles, like you're saying, one's a bit more guily, technical, pick up pockets, a bit silky, but then you've got Szoboszlai, more of a road runner, got a great shot outside the box, a bit more physical. Bro, you want that though, because there's certain games where you might want Szoboszlai away at Brentford, but then you might want Florian Wirtz at home to Bournemouth this week.
Yeah, you might do. Or you might not. You get it wrong as well. Like you can put Szoboszlai in the game and realize, I want you away at Brentford, but then you realize I need the guy with Wirtz. Or you might put, you know what I mean? Because really and truly, I still think any 6, the top 6s. So I'll put them like the Rices, the Rodris, the Caicedos. I think those guys can control Wirtz. I don't think Wirtz.
Yeah.
I think Szoboszlai.
I'm really intrigued to see how he does this season. I'm with Joss. I'm like, I think he's good. I think he's got talent. I'm not gonna say I've watched him bare. I watched him in the Euros, and I was like, the hype for me was hyping. Like, I didn't think he was that great. I was like, like, I think he'll be good. I don't expect him to come in and lift it. Like, he's gonna have to deal with the physicality. He's gonna have to deal with obviously the pressure now of winning at Liverpool. Like, I think Wirtz will be good, but I don't expect him to bang like 150 million. Like how Caicedo has at Chelsea, and you could see you get me.
These spot on because there's so many factors going into this season for us. Every signing has to bang. Like you said, Ty, we've never retained the Premier League. And Wirtz especially, and Isak, you two have we've broke the British record for you. So the target's on our back anyway. When you're champions, you're the team everyone wants to beat, regardless.
Facts.
Forget all of the new signings. You're the team everyone wants to beat. But them two, to add even more pressure, we just broke the record back to back for 2 players going into the champions. They have to listen. Every game is started already. But every touch, every missed touch,
it's scrutinized, bro.
People are going to be.
And do you know what? That's mad because George and Just will know. Liverpool, you don't get scrutinized like that. No one talks about Liverpool. You guys are in the fairies. No one really.
I got to disagree. Last 3 years, I feel like people speak about.
No, do you know what they do? They do. Ever since Liverpool went on and started saying best team ever in the Premier League.
What I think it is.
No one cares about anyone but Arsenal, Man United, bro. That's it.
No. What I think it is the media. The media don't speak about us. The media don't. We're the media.
The media do not speak about you.
Like, if you jump on panels and that, people put the pressure on Liverpool.
It's the media. They don't.
No, I disagree, bro. We get people put the pressure on us.
You know what it is? These Arsenal fans have main character syndrome. They think everything's about them.
It is
me.
No, but it's slightly is, George.
Arsenal and Man United are the only team that everyone cares about.
Your Arsenal fans. Arsenal's are just the biggest victims.
No one cares about your club. No one cares about.
No, you're just the biggest victim. That's all it is. You guys get embarrassed time and time again. That's what it is. Arsenal fans embarrass themselves. They embarrass themselves.
Bro,
your fan base is a whole embarrassment. That's what it is.
Our fan base may well be an embarrassment, but
what happened? Robbie got his ears stretched and lifted the other day.
Your biggest.
Why is he getting his ears stretched and lifted like an FA Cup, bro? Man thought he was lifting an FA Cup, bro.
What's Robbie got to do with anything? What's Robbie got to do with anything? I don't understand. Why are you personally attacking Robbie? I don't understand. What's Robbie got to do with it?
I'm not personally attacking Robbie. I'm simply saying Arsenal fan base, this is what happens. You guys make Arsenal fan base let these narratives get pulled as you're the biggest victims, and people laugh at you because
no one said we're the victims. We said that everyone cares about Arsenal. Everyone cares about Arsenal, Man United. That's what everyone cares about. That's the thing that people care about, innit? So that's what it is. That's just the facts of it. What's going on?
But when you think, yeah, and like I'm gonna is the background noise?
I don't know. What was that? Was that someone doing a funny voice?
Nah, someone's cracking up in the background. Yeah, you can pick it up in it. Yeah, sorry. Yes, because that suits now here in the kitchen. But what I was gonna say, big up the man. Smash the likes, people, as well. Make sure you get your comments in as well. I am gonna question you just because I'm glad that George sparked the conversation, but I am gonna spark the conversation because you spoke about Liverpool saying that you think you fear them. And it's Man City, not someone to worry about. Talk on your club, bro, because I want to hear about Arsenal because you've gonna spend your money on Gyökeres. And remember, this is the first time in your live stream, so you've done it bare times. Obviously, I'm sorry you got to do it again. But you spent money on Victor Gyökeres. You've got your midfield now, which I really like. When I look at Zubimendi, Rice, and Odegaard, I think the balance, the creativity there, I think it is good, right? Yeah, you've got your defense, lean and mean. You guys keep clean sheets. You guys can do your thing there. But you finished third in the last 2 seasons. People are putting pressure on Arteta, saying if he doesn't win a major trophy, classing that as a Champions League or Premier League, he has got to go. I've said on Arsenal, looking at your team over pre-season, people get a bit too hype and say, look, Arsenal ain't performing. They've done the same for footballers last season. Spurs won this and that. I said, I ain't judging Arsenal until I see their proper 11. I saw basically that with Calafiori for Lewis Skelly the other day, and you beat Athletic Bilbao 3-0. Comfortable. 70% possession. They had 2 shots. You dominated them. And I was like, look, Arsenal are ready now for this Premier League. I think you're one signing away from being like fully there. And that's a Rodrigo who'd be a game changer on the left-hand side. If not, you get an Eze who Tottenham are linked to, but he can play left, but also give Odegaard competition. Because I think Odegaard is one of them guys. He's on the M1 right now, but the car's in cruise control. No one's rivaling him right now. You get me?
His analogy.
Yeah, this guy, he's on cruise control. He's on cruise control. Odegaard's a good player, but when he's not on it, he's not on it. When he's on it, he's on it. So I feel like you're one sort of signing away who could deputize with Odegaard with a Rodrigo of Eze and play out on the left. But what are you expecting from Arsenal? Like, are you cool with another second? Or I feel like you played it quite cool. Like Liverpool, the rivals, they're afraid. I mean, Liverpool, the ones I'm threatened by. But you haven't really given me the energy that I'm feeling from my big just. That I think like, you believe that your team can win the title. Simple as that. That's what I'm getting.
No, of course we can, bro. Like, my thing is different. My thing is when man's talking to these people, man is more on this thing of I believe we can win the league regardless every year. You get me? Like, I don't feel like there's ever a time when we can't win the league. I'm not worried about no one like that. I'm my thing is the way I am as a human being. I'm not worried about no teams. I've seen my team go. I'm invincible, bruv. I've seen my team beat. I remember the days in the past when I think there was no TVs. You just put teletext on and just see Arsenal won.
Henri 14, like yeah.
So I'm used to us winning all the time.
I know about the teletext settings, legendary.
Teletext. You just see the result. The result just comes up.
I just see a V apostrophe Nistelrooy. That's all I see.
All right.
You ain't won a league in 20 years. You're saying you're used to it like it's been very recent, bro. I don't get it. How are you used to something that hasn't happened in a long time?
I'll continue with Ty anyway, Ty. So what I was saying.
He doesn't like to answer my questions.
No, I'm just because obviously it's like you're that buzzing noise. You're right.
It's Ty's show.
When you're trying to swat away a fly and a gnat like a gnat. You know what I'm saying? You got to swat it away. No, but what I'm saying is, in my head, I just see it as I like the challenge of trying to beat these teams. You know what I'm saying? I want to beat these teams that are the best. When Man City were dominating, when they had the best team, Liverpool were like, "Bruv, this is a challenge. Let's override it," and they did it. That's what I need Arsenal to do. I need them to have the energy to be like, you know what? It doesn't really matter what Liverpool do. We're going to go and rival what Liverpool are doing. We don't need that much in our team. We only need a couple, two.
That's what I'm saying. I think you're one away. Would you agree with that?
Yeah. One.
I know you're smirking. I saw the smirk. I don't want to say one, but.
No. It's one. I think the last couple of years, we've always thought one. But because of Odegaard's poor form, it might be 2.
But that's why I said an Eze or Rodrigo, they can play 10 and on the left.
Or both,
You've got one
both,
player for the positions of 2.
Kind of need both.
You ain't getting both though. Let's do the.
You know what's funny?
No team gets everything, but come on, Rodrigo and Eze surely are fine.
We'll be there or thereabouts, bro. We'll be there or thereabouts. Don't think everyone keeps thinking that Arsenal is out of the top 4.
No, you should be
there.
We'll be there.
We'll be there or thereabouts.
Nobody said you're out of the top 4.
Yes, they have. People have been saying that. People saying we're in the top 4. We'll be there or thereabouts, bro.
Wait, people said you're out of the top 4. I've not heard this.
I've never heard that one.
I've been on streams. I've heard. George, you're not in this combo, okay?
No, this is what victims do. This is what victims do. They make up narratives to make them seem like they're doing better. Oh, people said that we weren't going to be in the top 4.
Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened.
In the top 4, it seems like an achievement. Victim mentality.
You've never had this conversation before, so I don't know why you're chiming in. You've never been here before, so I don't actually know why. I don't even know why I invited you on, to be honest.
It's great content. It's great conversation.
I don't know why Ty invited.
No. He's being a victim today. I hear it.
I'm not no victim. I'm saying we should be. We're going for the title. You think we're going to be out, or people are going to think we're going to? Because people are saying to me that Chelsea and I've got a better team than us and stuff like that. That's what people say. And yeah, Chelsea have got a good team, but as far as I'm concerned, Arsenal are there or thereabouts. Don't think we're not going to be in the title race. We will be. Come towards the end of the season, we're going to be around.
Okay, I got a good way of asking you this. Considering, I would say you finished third, 3 seasons in a row. The first one was an anomaly. No one really expected that.
Yeah.
The second one, okay, it showed like, you know what? They can be consistent. Last year was the year people said if City flipped, then you'd win the league. Liverpool obviously come in and pounced. Out of the last 3 seasons where it was realistic that you could potentially win the league, would you say this season is the one where you feel the most confident of winning the league as an Arsenal fan? That's a very good way of putting it. I think that's a very good question.
I wouldn't say the most confident. No, the most confident would have been the second one.
Okay, I don't see you winning it. I don't see you winning it then. I think and the reason I say that is because Liverpool yes, they're the favourites, but they're bedding in a few new players. And look, you got to hope that it really works out. You got Man City, who are basically going for a bit of a rebuild, and like George said as well, yeah, it's good signs. If they hit it off, they hit it off. But at the end of the day, you said you don't even fear them. And then you got Arsenal, who've got a complete 11, and we're basically all agreeing that you're basically one signing off. So you should feel more confident for me than what you have been the other seasons. Just
well, I don't understand.
No, my reasoning isn't about players. It's just about players. My reasoning is about the fact that we haven't actually done it before. It's not just about the fact that you got all the right players. It's about actually doing it. We've had a few opportunities where I thought we needed to have won. The first year, I think we should have won the league that year. The second year, we definitely should have won the league that second year.
That's the year I thought you would do it.
What I'm trying to say is that, like, if he's saying that it's because they've never done it, when is he ever really going to feel confident? Because it's going to be a 30 years time and they still haven't won the league.
When we do it, you have to. Sometimes, you're always going to be in the race, but you actually have to do it for somebody to have utmost 100% trust in that happening. You know what I'm saying? Everything else is just faith and belief.
You know another reason. You know another reason why I feel like Arsenal fans might feel they can do it. Like, if I'm being objective, let's be honest. The last 2-3 years, they've not felt like they've had a proper 9. Now they've brought in Gyökeres. They might feel this is the year now, regardless of what we're doing. Regardless of they might think we've got our gun now. Because the amount of times you watched Arsenal last season, I remember 3 particular results. I was watching it with my brother. He was going mad. The Villa one where they were 2-0 up and drew 2-2. The Everton one when it was 0-0. And I think the West Ham loss, you could say they were focusing on Champions League, but them 3 losses, I think if you have a Gyökeres in that team, them draws and losses are converted. Yes. That's an extra 6 points, 7 points.
That's what I think That's what I think he adds Roms this year that they didn't have last year.
That's what I'm saying.
It's winning them 2-1 away at Fulham and getting them little
getting over the line. So that's why I think if Arsenal fans feel this is their year that they can win it, fair enough, because I think we've got them final missing piece. But I
just need to understand though, because there was one point that Just made about Liverpool that didn't stand for his own team that I just need to see some consistency. You said Liverpool made 6 signings. You've made 6 signings. Is that not the same impact and you're going to have the same problem?
But our signings are not playing. Not all our signings won't be first team though.
Most of their signings are depth. We made 6 to our starting 11.
This is their first team.
Most of theirs on their bench.
Ours is Zubimendi and Gyökeres. That's it.
Madueke will start.
Martinelli will start.
People were telling me about how good he was on that left wing. He was so good on that left wing in that first appearance, bro. That's what people.
Doesn't matter. You asked me the question.
So apparently he's better than Martinelli. You were talking about how good he was.
But
so will he not start
the point is they've got like Kirkes, Frimpong, Verts, Ekatike, potentially Isaac. They've got
so they've only got 4. So they've got 4.
Angwehi.
That's fine.
Angwehi could be classed as a starter.
Isaac's
really.
not come. He's not here. We're talking about right now, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm saying
Angwehi could be a starter.
We don't have it. We've only got 2, Gyökeres and Zubimendi. No one else is gonna play.
Yeah, interesting.
Martinelli's gonna start.
That's what I'm saying.
You said you need another left winger.
Let me ask you this though, D. Would you be surprised if you line up against United and Madueke is on that left? Because, bro, 48 million. Do you get
it's still quite money. It's still money.
I'd rather him play left because he's better than Martinelli, but Martinelli will play.
Fair.
Yeah, I think Martinelli will probably start as well. So what? When we look at it, then we've got George saying Man City. We've got I'm gonna say he thinks Liverpool, even though he would like his club to win it.
Don't you think your own club are going to win it?
Arsenal, but I think Liverpool and Arsenal neck and neck, man.
Rams, what are you going with? Do you think your team will do back to back? Do you think you'll see history for your football club?
I've said it all summer,
of course
bro.
Yeah.
I'm saying this now. And
I wouldn't be as confident. Like, I respect Rams for being like sticking his chest out there and saying, yeah. Like, I do.
What I will say, said Man United are going to finish 3rd before, bro. Don't do that.
Nah. Don't get me
You should have saw him and Said after the Believer links. They were them two were. Yes.
I was watching. He's going, he might push on into that top 4, bro.
What I will say, I'm gonna like I relish this pressure, but I'm gonna say this from now. We have to win the league minimum. You know, if we don't win the league, for me, it's a failure. The only thing else that can maybe suffice it is if we was to win a Champions League and something else. But the league is a must. Anything less than the league for me is a failure. You can't tell me we break the transfer record twice and we're already champions and Van Dijk and Salah stayed and we don't go on to win the league. I don't business what Arsenal see. I don't care what all the other teams are doing. We have to win this league. If we don't, I'll be vexed, bro. So, but I think we do it.
And you'll be right to feel like that because you lot I've got you're champions and you've gone and signed 2 of the
and you've actually, like you said, Josh, they've gone out and spent money we've never seen them spend before.
Yeah, so this is the more pressure on Slot now. There's more pressure on Slot now than there is last year. Yeah, Slot's under pressure now. I'm saying he's under more pressure now than last year.
He didn't get back last window, like Just said, and also Klopp has come out and said we don't have the money that other teams have, the capacity, and now you lot have shown more than the capacity with it. Like George said already, Isaac might still be coming in. I think this is a time where you have to go back to back. I don't really, do you know what? It's mad, because I only left myself to last, and some people call me a fence sitter with Ruben Amorim or Man United, but in terms of this league, I don't even know what's going to happen. Bro, I'm so excited for it, because I look at City, like George said, and I was thinking this morning, Man City, Haaland, because my problem with Man City was, that they don't have enough goal scorers outside of Haaland. Back in the day, Gundogan was chipping in with 10. Riyad Mahrez was chipping in with 10. KDB, Phil Foden. Sterling. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When Man City have done their thing, they had a striker, but they had players chipping in with 10, 10, 10, 10. Last year, it was basically Erling Haaland, all the pressure. KDB was not firing. His legs are getting older. Foden was doing, obviously, what he was, mental health and stuff like that. Bless him. Hopefully he gets better and bounces back, whatever it is. And then other players, Doku, first season, not really a goal-scoring player. Savinho, end product, not really there. When I look at it now with City, I'm like, okay, Marmoush, we know that he can score goals. Done it at Frankfurt, showed it at City so far. Haaland now. And then you've got Reinders, who's a goal scoring box to box. You've got Cherky. You've got now a creator that can help the other players. Will Foden be better than last season? Well, he should be. I'm looking at City thinking, now outside of Haaland, they've got players that can now chip in and get some goals. And that's what I'm thinking. They will definitely be in the title race. Arsenal, for me, it's about their 11. If they keep their 11 fit, they will be there. I think the drop-off, Havertz, Gabriel Jesus, Madueke, I think in some games, they might draw the games at Fulham away, Roms, and do that. But Arsenal's midfielders, Zubimendi, Rice, and Odegaard, I love the balance. Controller, a box-to-box, a silky number 10. I love a David Silva. I love a Martin Odegaard, left foot 10s. I love them. And then Liverpool, where you guys, like Justice, put the nail on the coffin, really. He said that you guys have, went out, spent
even
money.
Chelsea are
and that is where, and this is where I wanted to bring it to you. And I was going to say, they are the 3, but where does this all leave Chelsea? Has anyone got them in the title race, or is it what I think? And I'm going to say it short and sweet. I think they drop off February, March. I think the lack of experience and the youth gets them. February, March.
You know what I'm saying about Chelsea, Ty? Yeah, as much as in my opinion, Liverpool and Arsenal have better 11s, but with Liverpool and Arsenal's depth, I think there's a goal. With Chelsea, I think George, you were saying it the other day. If you look at it, and I actually had to look at their squad to clock this. When you said it on Sideshow, George, I was like, Then after the stream, I actually went and looked at their squad yet. Their drop-off ain't as much as a Liverpool Arsenal from their 11 to their bench. It's not. It's not at all.
The only place